Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to show you a method I've used for years and years to help people learn their times tables. There's lots of games and things on the internet as well which are really helpful. Probably one of the best things to do is to practice them with somebody else, to get friends, family members, anybody at all to ask them to you. With learning times tables, so much of it is repetition. However, this is a good system to work them out on your own. So let's get cracking. I'm going to have a go at learning my 3 times table. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to write at the top 3 times because that's the one I'm learning. And I'm simply going to go up in order. Now, I take the time, and I always encourage people to take the time to actually write out what you're doing. So write 1 times 3 equals 3, and 2 times 3 equals 6, 3 times 3 equals 9. And as you can see, all I'm doing is I'm adding 3 each time. So got to 4 3s. Not exactly sure what that is, but I know if I add 3 to 9, I'm going to get there. So it must be 12. 5 3s are 15. 6 3s are 18. 7 3s are 21 because I've added 3 to 18. And 8 3s are 24. 9 3s are 27, just adding 3 each time, and then 10 3s are 30. So there we go. Now, unfortunately, lots of people do this and then they stop and they think that's going to help them learn their times tables. It doesn't, because what you're doing is you're learning up in order. And if I could have had a pound every time I ask somebody, what are 6 3s, and they get the fingers out and go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and tell me it's 18, having just counted up, I would be a millionaire without a doubt. What one needs to be able to do is to recall them randomly and know that 8 3s are 24 and 4 3s are 12 and 5 3s are 15. And the way to do that is once you've done this, I always recommend doing this first. You then want to get a piece of paper immediately, like the one I have here, and then cover up what you've just done. And then again, I'm still doing my 3 times, but this time you need to come up with random ones and see if you can get them in you. So let's just write them down. I'm going to go for 6 3s, which is 18, 2 3s, which is 6, 8 3s, which is 24, 4 3s, which is 12, 9 3s, which is 27. Do you get the idea? Doing it randomly. I'll do a couple more. Let's do 5 3s for 15. And then go back and uncover what you've done and see if they're right. So let's have a little look at them. Are 6 3s 18? Yes, they are. 2 3s are 6. Are 8 3s 24? Yes, they are. 4 3s are 12. Because you've worked through it carefully in order in this way, these should be accurate, and so you can mark what you've done straight away. 9 3s 27, 5 3s 15. There we go. Also, by doing it in order the first time like this, you have reinforced the fact that what we're actually doing with multiplying is repeated addition. We're just keeping on adding 3. So I think it's a really, really good technique to do. Let's do a different colour pen here. Could do the same in 6 times. So I would just write it out. And don't just go 6, 12, 18, because it's not the same as for your brain to actually say that 1 times 6 equals 6, 2 times 6 equals 12, 3 times 6 equals 18, 4 times 6 equals 24, 5 times 6 equals 30, 6 times 6 equals 36. I'm obviously doing it quickly because I know my times tables, but you can go nice and slowly, just adding 6 each time. 7 6s are 42. 8 6s are 48, because 42 add 6 is 48. 9 6s are 54. And then 10 6s are 60. So I've done that. So have a quick look over to make sure I haven't made any mistakes. cover it over, and then randomly choose some from the 6 times. So let's do 4 6s, which is 24, 7 6s, 42, 3 6s, 18, 9 6s, 54, 2 6s, 12, 8 6s are 48. So I must do them in this random order because I need to be able to have instant recall to my times tables. Just being able to find them by counting up is going to be too slow. So that's a method, a system that you can use that I found really helps you to learn your times tables. It seems like a slog, maybe not one of the most interesting things on the planet to do, learn your times tables, but I promise you it's worthwhile. Put the time in, and all the best with that.